Today on William's Adventures, I'm going to be showing you what I did with the deer hide for tanning them. Now, I went out this morning, I stopped by Home Depot and got me some 2x2s that were 8 feet long. I got a pack of like 9 of them for basically $30. And so I then cut them home, cut the height off at 5 feet, and they're 4 feet wide. And I screwed them together, and I'll show you what I did here in a minute. I will give you a graphic warning as of now, because it is deer hide, and so it is very touchy. We'll put it that way. Now, my dad did have some baling twine, and we used that to stretch the hide. And this is where it is. He had a huge thing of it, so we used that. Here's the 2x2s, and I have 2 left. Alright. I warned you. Now, it's 5 feet high, 4 feet wide. And as you can tell right there, I put I don't even know what it is, a support in. Originally, I put in nails about every 4 to 6 inches because I was going to tie it around that. That didn't go as planned. We just tied it around the frame of itself. And I have feet on each one of them, and they're tied together with that support there and this support here. This is one hide here. They are fur to fur. Here's another hide in there, and here's my third hide. And quite literally, I don't have the tools out here anymore. But I quite literally was, let's see if I can show it here. I had an awl, which is kind of like an ice pick. But for leather working, I'd punch a hole in there. I had a plastic crafting needle. I'd put it through and up to the head. I'd feed the twine through, take some pliers, grab the needle, and pull it through the hide. And then laced around here. Now, once we got it all tied up, then we needed to start tightening the string. And, well, Dad said go use some dowels he had, but I couldn't find dowels. However, we do have a huge stock of one thing that occurred to me. Ink pens. Now, not this type, of course, but ink pens. With the little clip right here. You put them in there, tighten them down, and clip them. They worked superbly well. And they're cheap. My dad has some metal rods that we used. But ink pens. Yeah. Because you probably have a bunch of ink pens around your house. If you're going to do this, use them. Now, like some of this stuff like this here, this white stuff, is some of the fat I didn't get. I'm not sure what I should do with it. I've yet to actually rub salt on these for tonight. And it is from neck to tail. My mom suggested like sewing this hole up. I'm like, why? Now, yeah, this is rather sturdy. I did do these two outside because it was a little bit warmer and daylight. This one I started to do, but it got way too cold and started getting dark. So I was like, screw that, I'll bring it in here. They were mostly drained. One of the ironies is with them being in trash bags and salted, I had to wash the salt off and wash them with Dawn to get anything out. And with as big as they are, the kitchen sink's not big enough. So I quite literally had to go take a shower with them. So I had 3 hides in the shower washing them down. It was rather interesting. Yeah, I could take in, or I do need to take some of this because it's not big enough right here, for example. So I'm still going to tweak that, but here's the next step. Alright, well thank you for joining me today on William's Adventures, and let's go on an adventure and learn something new.